school and planning for next fall, and God's just given him a vision to reach people. And so tonight, I just want to give him the opportunity. And so, Vic, with that, man, what is God teaching you during this time?
Man, I can speak for everyone when I say it's a crazy season, but a couple days ago I was reading a book, and God brought across one important point in my life, that the miracle that we're searching for takes a moment. God took me back to when Joshua and his troops were circling around the walls of Jericho, and God had promised them the land. It was like, you're going to take this land and you're going to have this victory. But Joshua and his troops would circle around the walls day after day. And I imagine the troops would come back to their wives and they'd be like, hey, hon, what'd you do at work today? And they'd be like, I just burned 6,000 calories. No biggie, right? And they're in a season where they're like, God, everything I'm trying to do, all the effort I'm putting in, it seems like it's not bringing me any fruit. And personally, I'm in that season right now, where I'm circling certain things that I'm like, why am I still circling it? I'm circling certain struggles, or I'm praying about things that aren't happening. And we're in that season right now, but we have to remember that the miracle that God promised us takes a moment, right? That if he brings us to the Red Sea like he did for Moses, he intends to divide it. And so each lap Joshua took, I don't know if it's a lap around lust you're facing right now, or a lap around your family issue right now, but each lap you take, you're circling that struggle, but at a new level. Because each lap, each day, you get closer and closer to your breakthrough, which is ultimately found in Jesus in heaven. And so I just want to encourage you, keep taking the lap, no matter how hard it is, no matter how painful it is. Many times you take 2 steps forward and it seems like you just took 1 step back. Keep circling the wall, because it's your praise that's going to bring the walls crumbling down.
Come on, Vic. That is awesome. What a great word for right now when life seems so uneventful or so boring or so whatever, man, that we just need to keep pursuing after God. And so with that, Vic, man, what's one thing that you want to share with our students tonight? Just one takeaway from everything you just said.
Wow. I mean, I would just say that even with Joshua and his troops, it was the worship of God that brought the walls down. God instructed them to bring the ark of God, which represented the presence of God, with them daily when they were circling the walls. So if you start off, and I know Pastor Grant says this, when you wake up in the morning or when you're trying to get dressed with a button-up shirt, if you don't get the first button right, everything else is going to look jagged, right? So when we wake up in the morning, let's seek the presence of God, because it's ultimately through him that we're going to get the victory. And it's ultimately through worshiping him that the walls are going to fall down.